Who was the comedian that said, y'all can still see me? Damn, it was Medea. What happened to you, dude? Well, that's probably the problem right there, right? He's he's a dude. He was dressed like a lady when he said that. Y'all can still see me. Oh no, or was that Bam? That was that Bam. Y'all can still see me. So it's better off like this. I think I'm about to cut my hair, y'all. This heat is getting to me. This heat, these court cases, everything is affecting my hair. Let me tell you, I have figured out why people's hair be looking crazy. Well, for me, I cannot. Oh, let me turn this dude down. My bad, y'all. He got one of the voices though. He got an irritating voice to me. I have to be up already to hear his voice. So now I know this YouTube, the YouTube that comes in my FYP, the things that are for me. Now all of a sudden it's nice, calm voices. Like earlier, I could have swore that I heard Tisa on, and it couldn't have been Tisa because it was way early. Like it had to be early, early. And I ain't never go back to her page to see if she was already on there or not. I turned your boy down. Y'all, first I heard this verdict, and then I sat up here and said to myself, self, I said, am I really doing this? Am I really about to go live with what this fucking verdict is? Am I that guy? And then I'm like, no, I'm the reviewer of those guys, okay? And I don't mean like I'm gonna rate them good or bad. I'm pretty just gonna grab the best ones I know, and then you can go check their whole video out. So I'll do that later, and then you won't have to do it. And I just go for people either that is very down the middle, or that look, don't take me wrong, okay? I want every innocent person to be not in this situation. I also want the responsibility among the brothers in my community, okay? That who I gotta look at, and when I look at them, I think of them as my brothers. I want them to not ever be involved in anything remotely related to this. Okay, you can have a freak off. The minute that there's a woman running around, and I'm sorry when y'all be saying that about women, saying that now we gotta. Okay, I love you, Armand. I really do. But when y'all be saying that cut hurt, that cuts so deep. Okay, when y'all say that all women, now you got to worry about all these women. You got to worry about all these people, honestly. So guess what that means? Here's the simple answer to freak offs. Take your ass some time to get to know some damn body. Bow, no freak off. What's up, y'all? I know I don't intend upon fixing my screen because my hair is hit, and I am in the process of debating if I'm just going to cut this off because I can't do nothing with it. I feel like if God intended me to have lengthy hair, then I should also be provided with the. God is my Diddy. He doesn't beat me. See, he's God. He's omnipotent, and he's my Diddy. And when he takes care of me, then I can do my hair. But I don't know, baby. I don't know where the freak off's at. Let me tell y'all. So one day I was in the ride share, right? And I'm the ride share driver. So I'm taking this one group. This was after the Diddy stuff dropped, okay? And I can't tell you what city state I was in. I'm taking. Is this one dude? They was Caucasians, but it was one dude, and it was two ladies, and I was dropping them off, and I said, I, when you got there's a part of disabilities that make you be like saying stuff at an inappropriate time or in an inappropriate way, but you just playing, you know what I'm saying? But because that person wasn't there or didn't get that joke, or maybe they heard it in a different context, it's a moment of tension. So I am driving, and but I do get a sensation about people, right? So I'm driving, and I'm like, I said, I was taking them to this big building. And by now, at this point in life, should we study buildings, y'all? Y'all know I got a book on Amazon, right? The book on Amazon is called The 12 Keys. And look up Rudolph, The 12 Keys, and you'll see it. But this book is about buildings. But I'm starting to think that these arrangements of buildings, these 12 keys, are in important city. But it's I made it first as a children's coloring book. It's actually an adult book, but I wrote it as a children's coloring book. And at the end, I put in things in there about the Revolutionary War that separated us from France. I put things in there about like I added to it, but I did my research with the AI, you know what I'm saying? And so I put some real unique things in there. And it's this one picture of the combination of the city that it's about. It's in combination with, like, what if those buildings were Egyptian temples? What would each one of those buildings look like? Because I think that's the overall point of the book, is that that's deep. I think the overall point of the book is truly that over there is not the Egypt that's written of in all of these different texts. I think America indeed is the original Egypt. Maybe that's the point of the book, but I could be far reaching. Y'all read the book or check it out. You know it's free on Amazon. If you just go to Amazon, if you already have Amazon Kindle, then you can read it for free. And it's a coloring book, like I said, so you ain't gonna be able to color it, but you can read it. But I added stuff at the end, and at the end, it's about, the Revolutionary War. We don't know nothing about it. It's never been in a book. So I live in what I call the Northwest Territory, and which I think is the promised land, spoken of by Martin Luther King. Like, I truly feel like it is. But right now it's under evil rulership because they are not respecting the laws. The laws are like on my backgrounds for some of my older videos that I did with StreamYard, they had that bright green on it. The background of the clothing that I designed has it on there. So it has the letter, I'm sorry, the year that this was an important, um when that treaty got signed. It's the Treaty of Peace. And so it's for, let's just put it this way. It says no kings, okay? It says that everybody has the equal right to education, and there should be no slavery among any people. And so basically, that's the premise of this area. People in this area, this Northwest Territory, have a certain protections based on this treaty that the Constitution was then built from. The Constitution allegedly, I guess I'm saying allegedly because I looked this up the easy way, okay? Because they ain't want me to go to school, okay? I got denied before they start denying us officially. You can't go to school. Well, what the fuck? Still slavery the minute you told me that. Anyway, um, but yeah, this area is actually supposed to be an area that operates under these rules and laws. And here, man, this is a place where before, we had the election, there was reports of people having after school programs dedicated to the thing that Kanye's into pretty much. Like, literally his latest shirt on his site while he walking up in the Diddy trial with the white Levi's on, which the Levi's got to be important, and the whiteness, but mostly the Levi's. It's about them damn Levi's. Anybody did the research on that as to why he wore Levi's? This dude has his own clothing line. The dude he going to see in court got his own clothing line, and you walking in the motherfucking place in Levi's. Did Beyonce and them buy the Levi's company? Did y'all see the video where she coming up out the she coming up? No, she going down in her concert. Is, I guess it's over. She have a mechanical arm, much like the arm that I got on on this video, that's pouring her drink that looks like liquor, but for me it would be a latte. And she started drinking it, and the thing go down. And then there was another one I saw of her, and I was just sitting. But there was a big thing in a while back about Beyonce wearing Levi's. She did a Levi's commercial, and then Kanye walk up in there, yay yay, walk up. You gotta say it right. I don't think his name is Yay Yay. I think it's Yay Yay. I don't know if that would offend him that I'm pronouncing his name like Ice Cube or not. Anyway, um, so he essentially, yeah, there you go, a Diddy picture. This is on JLR Investigates. I don't want to be Stealing no, but nobody's content. And then I'll go in so deep that you'll just see the picture. But this is because JLR is like doing a good job at giving us accurate information from a few different sources too. There's a few people that do this really well. That surprise witness. Um, that surprise witness. JLR does it well, and I haven't seen to. I checked out somebody today, but I found that they was pro Diddy as far as I heard. And I may change my mind on that because I don't get to listen thoroughly because I'm doing 11 million things. I got 12 million things on my mind. So her name was the infamous Miss Sylvia, who I think I heard the dopest nerd mention, all which are valid, channels when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was my point on jumping. I didn't mean to stay on here long. My point in jumping on was so I could say, "Am I really about to do this? Am I really about to make a video about the fact that he just stood up and said he is not testifying?" And then I'm like, "Am I that girl now? Like, am I that guy? You know what I'm saying? Am I? Oh, I gotta cut this hair, y'all. It's just bothering me. I need to feel the wind. Pray I get through this day. If there's going to be any more cooler, but I think if tomorrow's supposed to be hotter than today, we might have to do a serious haircut. Y'all will see me on camera, no problem, because my hair will not be able to get any better or any worse. When it's cut short, you're good to go. You just go. You feel what I'm saying? You just go. I respect the heck out of my hairs, but I can't handle it right now. It is really hot. And my fan broke. I think I'm so irritated since my fan broke, y'all. Oh, my fan broke. So I'm in here. I wanted to cook a cobbler. I'm at home having cobblers. Y'all want to order a cobbler from me? I'm making peach cobblers. So here how I make them. Like I use the flour kind of thing. So I put a crust on the bottom because I like a lot of crust. Really, I'm just eating this peach cobbler with I want something kind of sweet and kind of bready that goes with my coffee in the morning so that I don't get the upset stomach and then have to drink a whole bunch of pop. You feel what I'm saying? So if anybody like to order a cobbler, now if you got diabetes, you should not have none of my cobbler because sometimes I'm a little heavy with the sugar and I'm using a white sugar because right now I'm just starting out. Now later on, or if you specify, I can definitely put honey as a replacement for your sweetener because the peaches is already sweet, but it comes out pretty good, and then it lasts about 2 or 3 days with a small size. I imagine if this is just for one person though, and then but I eat on it all day because it's there and it's fucking cobbler. Anyway, I'll try to make it more healthy. Like maybe we can do like a crust that's lighter. I don't be caring. I just need something to go with my coffee. It's like literally a thing. And so yeah, back to the rest of the story. So, yeah, I just did a video about how this dude is not going to testify. And I don't know if I'm ashamed of myself. And I don't know if it's a new low or a new high that I've reached. But that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all have a good day. After I listen to everybody else's shit, I'll be back for some Diddy and After Dark. Some Diddy Docket and After Dark later on. All right, y'all be easy. I think they got to stop making this a spectacle. This is what I'm presuming. I think the strategy is okay. Let's tone it down because people are starting to make money. They took Donut's channel, which I'm I'm down for everybody getting to say things. I feel like he was edging himself out. So I don't feel like he should have got any strike or anything like that, or especially got demonetized. And demonetization from a company like Google should never involve you getting like tens or something thousands of dollars taken away. Like at base, you should receive half, at least half of whatever you got coming. Because if you got it coming, consider it's like a 60-40 split from what he was explaining. From what you got it coming, they already took 50% or 60%, and now they about to take the whole thing. Like, no, you don't tell those advertisers to get on your page. They put them there. So if you say something to offend that advertiser, that's the fucking advertiser's problem. Don't put them on my shit, okay? You can keep your fucking money too. Y'all give me a like or share if you feel like it. But at the end of the day, if I ain't got a website set up, you need a website set up to collect your money. They go to the website to send you money. And I know it take an extra step, but I think in this climate where our people are getting played by everything. They y'all here's what y'all don't know as content creators that ride share drivers do know. They playing y'all just like the ride share drivers. Because at any point, they will turn a ride share driver's app off, okay, over any old thing, okay? It really goes down like that. So you can be driving thinking you're doing the best job in the world. Next thing you know, they have ended your way to make money and you was just getting enough to pay one bill. How the fuck you gonna pay two? They playing y'all like ride share people. So, you know, I love the song that used to say, "Listen to your corner and watch for the hook." I got a group called Ice Investing. I just reviewed the Diddy coin the other day. Ice Investing. Whether or not you like this dude, it's worthwhile to get a Diddy coin just because it's a Diddy coin. It ain't gonna cost you next to nothing. You could literally put $10 in a Diddy coin and whatever. But we shouldn't be supporting these motherfuckers anymore. And this is why I'm so conflicted, y'all. Like, either something has happened to my intuition or I never had one. Like, I don't understand why. Like, at first I was putting up these long mixes at icebeats.podomatic.com. And it was just me reviewing the Diddy music, like, but artists that he's worked with, and it was just all remix. It was like 3 volumes. But on for the album art, I took a picture of his back, which is supposed to be this. I think it's Urzili Dantor and her baby, whose name I honestly don't know, but I know that like these are Haitian equivalents to Isis and Osiris, maybe. And so my thing was, why am I so like I don't like what allegedly this dude is involved in, but if he's really involved in it, why am I drawn to make stuff? And honestly, to me, it can be misconstrued in a way to be positive for him. Like, because I don't think that that's a good, like, I don't think it's a incriminating look. Even though I was just wanting to show off the back tattoo and the perspective I heard that when I first heard about him having this tattoo, that's why I looked up the picture, was that he, um, now look, I can't get with him in any way if he did what he did to any of them because you gotta not hit, especially as a man. You gotta not hit. You gotta be big enough to walk away. And if you got too much money, baby, to be standing there, forgive me, I don't even want to call him baby. What is going on? He affects the ether, I think. This motherfucker is the reason for Stefan Burns' channel. He the reason the oarfish came up on the goddamn motherfucking shore. You know it's an omen when the oarfish come on the shore. But why is my intuition not properly guiding me to his conviction? You know what I'm saying? Because I always look at the way I do music and video, I look at it as being God's intention. Meaning, however it comes out, that's God's intention. And I feel like several times, even though I'm not convinced of his guilt. If he did it, I need him to be proven guilty, period. No doubt, no doubts, okay? And it needs to not be about me. If he is guilty, he needs to be convicted, period. But the problem is, why is my creative spirit drawn towards, who's that supposed to be? Why is my creative spirit drawn towards something that doesn't look completely guilty for him? Like, even in the things I'm saying, I'm like, that seems like he might not be that guilty. You know what I'm saying? But they saying that this stuff happened. Then you got other people calling them liars. And it's like, oh, listen here, people. Lying should be illegal. If lying was illegal, we could figure the rest out. But we can't tell when people lying to us if they lying to save their soul. That's how I feel about it. I don't know why the mixes in the comment be coming out feeling tipped towards his innocence. I don't know. I ain't got no problem with black men going to jail because this is the type of black man that made convicts. He made convicts. His business creates convicts. The only thing is, he getting them off. His affiliations is getting him off, them off. But then he makes music that influences others who listen to it to become convicts. Allegedly. This is how I feel about it based on the way it's been described to me. So I want to know why my creative finger just don't exactly draw the line that way. You know what I'm saying? It's bothersome. So let me review what everybody else is going to say today regarding his not testifying. And then I'll be back for Diddy docketing after dark. Lord, we don't want to be Diddying after dark. All right, y'all. Peace. Thanks for checking me out. Hit the like, and I'm out.